Hey viewers and viewesses, my name is John Red Strategist and welcome back to Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair. This is part 2 now. So, remember of course in the first episode we started this, the sequel to Trigger Happy Havoc. I was joined by Phil of course for that first episode, as I really kind of wanted him to join me for that, just so he could partake in the magnificence that is this franchise. So, of course I really enjoyed Trigger Happy Havoc. That's one thing I suppose I can't really stress enough. I loved it. Trigger Happy Havoc is... well, I'd say it's honestly made it into my list of top favourite games that I've probably ever played. Granted, I'm not a prolific gamer and there are plenty of titles out there that I've never played before, but Trigger Happy Havoc was really memorable and I really enjoyed it. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how this one kind of matches up, how it goes. So you remember, of course, this is where me and Phil left off. Of course, it's just me now. We just recorded the one episode. Obviously, it's not going to be a collab series. He'll join me maybe from time to time, who knows. But, depending on whether it's not too much of a spoiler for him to do so. But for the most part, it is going to be me sort of playing this by myself. So now, here we were. All kinds of questions I have all kinds of questions in my head. Phil, of course, has them in his head as well. So, for example, perhaps one of the biggest ones is, what the hell is going on? And two, particularly in regards to Byakuya, who now seems to be very overweight, what's the deal there? What's going on with him? Because that's the thing also, these characters who we're dealing with now in this game, this new cast, it mentioned in the previous episode that they're freshmen, so they are first years, right? That's what they say at least. But which in that case, how can Byakuya be there? Because wasn't he a freshman with, obviously, Makoto's class? Wasn't that the case? We also have this guy here, who I'm guessing we're about to be introduced to formally, who kind of sounds a lot like Makoto, which is peculiar. So I'm wondering what the deal is with that. So, I don't know, who knows, maybe we'll find out. So obviously that guy there, for the moment we've given him Makoto's kind of voice, or rather the same voice that we, gave Makoto in the series, the kind of pronounced Northern English accent. So, having said that though, as this sort of first few episodes of this series progress, I may change some of the voices that I give them, just until I find something that kind of I feel suits them. So we've got a few voices so far, but without further ado, let's get into it. So, it wants us to examine our surroundings. That's another thing, we're on a tropical island apparently. So, the game actually started off with our protagonist, Hajime, who I've given a freaking pirate voice, because why the hell not? He's basically talked about how much he, has always admired Hope's Peak, and how he's always wanted to go there. So then he had, of course, his kind of Makoto moment, like was seen at the start of Trigger Happy Havoc, where he blacks out, but then he woke up in a corridor, in a really strange corridor that somehow looked very peculiar. It was like a corridor, but also not a normal corridor at all. And he went through the door into the classroom where he meets all of the 15 other students. That's another thing. We counted the number of students. There are definitely 16 of them, so there's no kind of hidden ones this time. So he met the students there, suddenly they found themselves locked in, Usami showed up, and then we found ourselves here. So, something really weird's going on, clearly. But, that's interesting, that's the thing. I'm also wondering if maybe there's going to be a kind of amnesia / memory loss game going on here as well, kind of like there was in Trigger Happy Havoc. So that's something we might want to keep our eyes peeled for, our eyes and ears. But without further ado, that's enough of me gassing at the start, just talking about things that happened last episode. Let's get to it and let's start examining our surroundings. So, I think we'll go sort of left over the top to the right, and then we'll talk to this guy finally. So, ocean. There's a camera there. Arr, the crystal clear, shining blue sea. It's perfect for a tropical island, yar. Hajime loves it because of his pirating days. Just what's going on here, arr? Arr, I never wanted anything like this at all. Is there any buried treasure around? But there's a surveillance camera. Oh, is that a camera? A surveillance camera. Are we being monitored by some landlubbers or something?
That's not it.
Okay, you've got something to say about this. Okay, with this guy, until I think we get clarification on whether he is Makoto, or whether he has a different name, and whether he's someone else completely, we'll use the Northern English accent, but obviously once we know his name and have confirmation of whether he is indeed who I think he is, then when that's the case, I may change the voice I've given him, basically, is what I'm trying to say. So, I wouldn't say we're being monitored. I think we're just being watched for our safety. Well, it's a waste of time to think about it. Best not to worry. Man, you must be hot, the way you're dressed, with that friggin' coat on a tropical island. Arr, what's with this guy? How could he be so calm in a situation like this? Arr. Arr, maybe he's just a chill guy. Okay, maybe. Coconut tree. Or palm tree. Wow, that lens flare then from the sun. Arr, I guess it makes sense for there to be palm trees on a tropical island. Arr, is there buried treasure around here? Watch out for the monkeys with the coconuts. That's a mighty fine palm tree, but now's not the time for me to be impressed by it. That's actually an idea. I may give you the West Country accent. You know, those of you who watched my freaking Stay episodes, you know which accent I'm talking about. Yeah, that's the coconut tree. There's nothing else over this side other than the monitor, of course. Arr, why is there a monitor in a place like this? Is it for the captain to monitor the crew? The screen is blank. What is this being used for? Okay. So, how are you feeling? Are you calmed down now? I understand your confusion after everything that's happened, you bugger. But why don't we start with an introduction? Okay, here we go. Our introduction.
I'm Nagito Komaeda. Nice to meet you.
Oh, okay. Nagito Komaeda. So you're not Makoto. Presumably. Well, I don't know. He just has that same kind of voice, though. Maybe it is just they have the same voice actor. Maybe that's all there is to it. And I'm perhaps looking into it too deeply. I'm not sure. Okay, then Nagito Komaeda. So since we have a clue that maybe you're not Makoto, maybe we should give you a different voice then. I'm thinking the West Country accent for you. Yeah, that'll fit you. I'll go for that. What are you? Oh. Okay. He's the ultimate lucky student. Well, that's the same as what Makoto technically was. Obviously, Makoto got the whole Ultimate Hope title by the end of it, but... Oh. Interesting. Well, I'm going to still give with you the West Country accent then. Along with my introduction, I guess I'll also tell you about my talent, so you know why Oaks Peak Academy chose me. Well, even if I tell you, in my case, it's a pretty disappointing talent. Arr, a disappointing talent? What do you mean, you swab?
I'm lucky.
Okay, yeah. Arr, what are you talking about?
That's not it.
It's not a joke or anything. That's my actual talent. I'm the ultimate lucky student. At least that's what I'm called anyway. Ultimate lucky student? What is this?
You're right.
Through a countrywide lottery, apparently only one ordinary student is selected at random to attend. Oaks Peak Academy is the ultimate lucky student. And that lucky winner just so happened to be me. Arr, chosen by a lottery. Is that really okay? I mean... Oh, wait, no. I was blending a bit with the pirate and the West Country accent then. I mean, is luck even a real talent in the first place, or... How strange. Stranger than Davy Jones's locker.
What happened?
Your face looks troubled. Oh no, I'm not troubled or anything. I'm perplexed. No, it's fine. I have mixed feelings about this too.
Someone like me?
I never thought an average talentless high school student like me would ever enter Oaks Peak Academy. I came trundling along in my Combine Harvester. At first I declined. I told them I didn't deserve it, but they told me they really wanted me to attend. Apparently this so-called luck of mine is a talent that even the school doesn't fully understand. To research it, the school picks the ultimate lucky student every year through an annual lottery. Oaks Peak Academy is amazing if they can actually research something as vague as luck. Well, thanks to that luck, a guy like me was able to attend Oaks Peak Academy, so for that I'm grateful.
This is troubling.
But on the other hand, I feel a little out of place here. Sorry, I have a bad habit of viewing most things through a pessimistic lens. Yeah, I guess that's it for my introduction. Nagito Komaeda, huh? Arr, he doesn't seem like the most reliable guy, but he don't strike me as a bad person either.
Hey.
Now then, it's your turn. Arr, yeah, I'm try that again. Get the pirate accent on point here. Alright, I'm Hajime Hinata. And let me ask you a question. What is your ultimate talent? I opened my mouth, but the words would not form. I felt my thoughts stalling in my head. As if I opened a book expecting to find words, and instead found blank pages. As if I opened a treasure map expecting to find X marks the spot, but found nothing instead. I may be paraphrasing and adding stuff here. Oh. Oh, I recognise that music. Interesting. Or it was that kind of uncomfortable feeling. The feeling you get when you're swabbing the bilge. The memory I was trying to recall had completely vanished from my mind, from my scurvy mind. Huh? Without realising it, my body began to shudder as waves of discomfort began pounding against me. Okay.
What happened?
Hajime, what happened? That's a slightly different accent. It's nothing. I guess I'm still pretty confused about all this. I'm having trouble remembering some things. ... I understand how your memory might be confused after suddenly getting into a situation like this. I'm sure you'll remember soon once you've settled down. So I don't think you need to worry about it all that much. You're right, you swab.
Yep.
Then I guess we're done with our introductions for now. Even though I don't know what's going on, I hope we can get along. Obtained Hope Fragment. Whoa, what the? Hey, did something just beep? What a weird sound. I hastily stuck my hand into my pocket. That's right, that strange mechanical sound just now definitely came from the inside of my pocket. Oh, okay. Is it time for the e-handbooks? This is the thing, until you get the e-handbook, obviously you can't sort of manually save, but I'm guessing now that we have this, we'll be able to, which is a good thing. What the hell be this? It's like a PDA or a smartphone. Why is something like this inside my pocket?
Are you okay?
Usami was passing them out earlier, remember? Sometimes I need to just take a second to get back into the zone for the West Country accent. Alright, you seemed pretty out of it when that was going on. Now that you mention it, I think I kinda remember, but... What is this? Oh god, she's here. Oh shit, what was the voice I gave you? Is it kind of... a bit of... There was a bit of Monokuma in there, but... That's the question, actually. When is Monokuma going to show up? He hasn't appeared just yet, has he? It's an e-handbook! What the... Where'd you come from?
I'm sorry!
Oh, did I startle you? I'm terribly sorry. I know how to apologise like a good girl. That's blending dangerously close to the West Country accent, that is. I love the music so far. What the hell? Maybe I should think of a different voice for this one. I'm not sure. Trying to think of one off the top of my head. I mean, what sort of voices have I got so far? I've got the French accent for the guy who me and Phil believe is probably the ultimate chef. Remember him, the little guy? We also had a Australian accent, didn't we, for the mechanic guy? Well, I'm saying mechanic guy. That's what we're guessing his talent is, just by the orangey yellow overalls. I'll bet you anything that's what he is. Because that's the thing, me and Phil made a few guesses previously about what we think some of the talents of the various students are. There's that girl who we're guessing might be the punk rocker. Remember her? She's there, definitely. Who else was there? I can't quite remember. Oh god, I've forgotten already. It's been a few days since I, since the recording session with Phil, so a few of them have vanished from my head. Okay, that's enough. That's enough prattling on. Okay, let's try and think of a better voice for this one. I know how to apologise like a good girl, blah blah blah. I'm trying to think here. Maybe... I was thinking for a second, should I do a Japanese or an Indian accent, but no, that'll just probably descend into something something very politically incorrect, so let's put it that way. We can't have a German accent, because we did Celeste as the German in the last game. Or maybe there's other nationalities. We've got a Russian, haven't we, for this one? Oh yeah, that was alright. Russian for that girl with the glasses. That's what we're doing for her. Which is interesting. Well, we can go with that. Or maybe we should just give her a robotic voice, Usami. Anyway, don't you think it's cool? That handbook is absolutely vital for this school trip, so make sure you don't lose it. That sounds awful. Okay. This device is that important?
I shall explain.
Or maybe I should just stick with my original voice. I've asked everyone to use their e-handbook to gather all of the Hope Fragments. Screw it, I'll just use that. Hope Fragments?
That's right!
On this island, you'll obtain Hope Fragments as you get along with your classmates. As your relationship with everyone improves, you'll be able to gather more and more Hope Fragments. Gather Hope Fragments so that the flower of hope achieves its full bloom. Truly, that is the main purpose of this school trip.
Love, love!
Oh, that's nice of you. You said it for me. Or hey, she's gone. A stuffed animal that moves, talks, and also appears wherever and whenever she wants. Regardless of who's actually controlling it, it still doesn't make any sense. And what was all that about oak fragments? Have a sip of tea whilst I'm at it? Ah, yes. What's the deal? It's like we're in a game or something. Fourth wall break. Let's see now. West Country accent. If this feels like a game, that's rather comforting. That means we aren't going to be in danger right away. Oh, you're probably right, but... West Country accent. More importantly, you don't know anything about the other students yet, right?
Yep.
Then I think it's best if you at least introduce yourself to them. That's also true, but... where did everyone go?
Perhaps.
Maybe they're exploring the island as well. Exploring the island?
Hey.
As long as we're expected to live on this island, we should learn as much as we can about it. For example, what's this island's name? Is there a way to escape? What about food and living arrangements? So why don't we finish introducing ourselves to the others and explore the island at the same time? I pretty much went around and introduced myself to everyone already, but I'll tag along with you. So now he's decided to come with me, Well, I guess that's hopeful for me. I know I'd worry if I was left on my own.
Alright.
Shall we get going then? ... But is this really okay? To feel so relaxed in such a strange situation? Perhaps it's the tropical climate, or is it that, what's her name, Usami's fault?
What happened?
What is it, Hajime? Let's get going! Right, got it, aye. At any rate, if this is a nightmare, I have no idea if it's even started yet. Sheesh, what kind of nightmare is that? Oh, need a sip of tea here. You are now able to use the handbook. You can use it to check various information throughout the game. You can open the e-handbook with the F1 key, it's super easy. It includes the guidelines of the school trip and the report card which documents everybody's information, okay? Familiar territory right here. There are various features inside the handbook. You can also save and load your game inside, please check out the system page as well. But wait, there's more! You can also view the transcript with the F2 key. That's all there is about the handbook. I strongly recommend you play around with it yourself. Now then, please go forth and look for everyone else. Oh right, you can exit the beach with the R key. That's nice, let's have a look at this handbook. Oh, that's different. Review the map of Jabberwock Island. Interesting. Name right there. That's it's a Lewis Carroll reference. I can't open the map yet. That's apparently something there that's not open. Presents, review any personal belongings you have on you. This will be for the free time events, won't it? Yeah. Report card. Obviously, ooh. Well, I've got Nagito Komaeda. He's right there. Got Usami as well, apparently. Oh, but I can't access hers. I've got all the people, as you can see. All the different characters. There's Byaka's, who's now overweight, it seems. Nagito Komaeda. Height, you're 5'9", 143 pounds, blood type O. You've got a 33-inch chest, okay. Date of birth, April 20th. You like pretty things. You dislike noisy places. And you're the ultimate lucky student. Okay. So we got all these other characters. Where are my waifus? Okay, well, you're prime waifu number 1, I think. You're the one who I'm probably going to go after first in the free time events. Possibly you as well. You look kind of interesting. Who else? Maybe Phil mentioned you as well. I could go after you. I could go after you as well. And then there's you. Girl who I gave the Russian accent. Well, I guess we're going to go and introduce ourselves to all of these people in the coming episode. Actually, hang on a sec. Just notice the star by everyone's name that's divided into 6 parts. Notice Nagito now has 1. So, does that mean every person now has 6 free time events? Because that's the thing, in the previous game, different characters had different numbers of free time events, so I wonder if they've been kind of standardised in this one. It's now a kind of standardised number. Regulations. Oh, this is basically the rules. Extreme violence is prohibited on the island. Please live peaceful and relaxing lives with your fellow students. Be considerate of each other and work together to obtain hope fragments. Littering is not allowed. Let us coexist with this island's bountiful nature and mutual prosperity. The lead teacher cannot directly interfere with the students. An exception to this rule is made if any student violates a rule. Fairly similar to the last one. Pet. You'll be able to raise your own adorable e-pet. What the hell? Hope meter, despair meter. Until next growth 100. Total steps taken 0. What? Clean is spacebar. The hell's this? I don't know what that is. That's right, system. Okay, let's save our game. Because we need to. We'll put it in slot 2. There we are. Nice. So now, yeah, that's there. Awesome. Got anything else to say, West Country boy? Oh wow, flopped over. I think everyone else is exploring the island. As long as we're expected to live on this here island, we should at least try to learn about it. While we're exploring the island, why don't we also finish introducing ourselves to everyone? Aye, you're right. Okay, that's what he's saying. Let's do that. Okay, let's get a move on. Yes, let's go.
Hey.
Alright, about exploring the island. It appears a map of this island has been installed onto this here e-handbook. If you use this, you should be able to find everyone easily.
Actually...
To be honest, before I arrived at this school, I did some research about everyone on the internet. Like what Makoto did as well. There are so many similarities. I haven't learned everything about everyone, but I'm pretty sure I can give you some helpful info. Wait, you can research stuff like that on the internet?
Huh?
Day, you don't know? This school is so popular, there are message boards online dedicated to talking about its students. And was I also? I don't recall seeing your name there. I probably overlooked it.
How unexpected.
Well, it's not your fault if you really can't remember. I'm pretty sure my name was mentioned on there. It's not a mistake, I was accepted into Oak Speak Academy.
Yep.
Anyway, I'll help you out too, so why don't we begin making your introductions? Okay, you're right. So first, I need to introduce myself to everyone else on this island, then... Oh god, oh, narrator again. Oh, I should apologise, there was something I forgot to tell you. If you look at the map in your e-handbook, you'll be able to see where everyone is. Yeah, like the last one. You can also instantly travel to any location displayed as go. Also, when you travel to a point with an exclamation mark, the story will progress. Okay, interesting. Super convenient. Now then, let's go. Oh, we're off, apparently. First island. Travel on the island can be done through this screen. You can move with the WASD keys, you can run by holding the shift key while you move. If you press the Q and E keys, you can also instantly move to the next area. When the reticle responds, you can go inside places by pressing the left mouse button. Okay. This feels a bit different. You probably realised it by now, but you happen to have your very own pet inside your e-handbook. Yes, what's the deal with this? Your pet grows based on the number of steps you take, so try walking to places instead of using map jump. When you finish raising your pet, there may be a small reward. Okay. Oh, wow. Oh my god, it's like a 2D side-scroller. What the hell? And I can sprint as well. That's an interesting animation. Central Island. Is there anything else? Okay, we can go to Central Island, down the Central Island rather than... Ooh, what's this? This... Is this a farm? A ranch? Cows? The hell? Oh my god, there's... Hotel? It would appear there's all kinds of stuff around here. Okay, hold on, I should do things in order. That's what I should do. Right. Should we go to the Central Island first? Is that what we'll do? Let's do that.
Hajime.
It looks like if we go across this bridge, we can reach another island not far from here. Oh, is it safe? That's what we're going to find out, right? If it's not safe when we get there, then what will you do? Good question. Oh god. Right, so that takes us back to the first island. I should look at my map. Really. Okay, what do we got? Oh, wow. So we're on the Central Line, Jabberwock platform. There is someone on the, well, something in the centre there. There's nothing else I can actually look at. Okay, it actually tells you. Okay, Byakuya, apparently, is in Jabberwock Park, according to this. First island. Okay. There's only 2 islands unlocked. Just looking at that map down in the bottom left there, it looks like there's several other islands. Okay, I wonder if they are kind of, this island... this game's equivalent of the different floors of the school. That could be the case, I'm thinking. Okay, interesting. Well, let's not kind of walk. I mean, let's not kind of jump there, even. Let's take some steps. Oh, what's that mean? Does that mean, oh, something to do with my pet? Yeah, it's an exclamation mark. Oh, I've got a pet rabbit. Chibimi. Until next growth, 1,000 steps. Oh, I've taken 101 steps. Oh, okay, I see. Ah, so we got a little bunny, apparently, an e-pet. Don't know what the purpose of that is, other than maybe to give you gifts or something. Is that the deal with that? Okay, Hajime, run, boy, run. There's another bridge here. What the hell? That's closed off, though. Where's that go? Oh, I see a bridge in the distance, but it looks like there's a gate blocking it. It looks like there's another island on the other side of the bridge. I should say bridge, it says bride for some reason. Typo there. But it seems we can't cross it. Oh yeah, that seems to be the case. Oh, never mind then, Hajime. I guess it'll unlock as the game progresses. There's another one here. Ah. I guess these are all going to unlock, aren't they? Seeing the bridge in the distance, but there's a gate blocking it. Okay, it's the same dialogue, yeah. Imagine it'll probably say that for all of them. All these different bridges. Well, this is interesting that we got this side-scrolling mechanic. I wasn't expecting this, I must say. How weird. Yeah, that's the same as well. Yep. Nothing to say or do there. Is that giving the name of the soundtrack we're hearing up there in the top left? You see this? Oh, hello. Jabberwock Park. This is where we need to go. This is where overweight Byakuya is located. Well, what's the deal? At least his voice is easy. Arr, so this is a park.
This is...
A park surrounded by the ocean? It feels so nice. Such a laid-back attitude. But if we weren't in a situation like this, I'd probably be enjoying some lazy sunbathing myself. If being the key word. How are your introductions going? I'd like to inform you about another feature. You may have already noticed, but you have a level assigned to you. Oh yeah, in the top right. It's displayed on the top right corner of your screen. Your level increases by performing various actions, such as walking, examining, and talking to others. Every time you level up, you will become stronger than you were before. And the number of skills you can equip will also increase, so please try your hardest to level up often. What is this statue up here? Bronze statue. Oh, it's a bronze statue of various animals. Plus, it's pretty huge.
Amazing!
Wow, what a grand statue. That's not the right voice. Let's go back to the northern one. Need to get the West Country accent again. What a grand statue. Yeah, it's pretty grand, but isn't it also kind of creepy?
What?
You think so? I think it looks splendid. I mean, look at it. It probably symbolises the whole island. How so? Okay. It sure is grand. This island symbol, huh? It's always easy to get the pirate and the West Country voice kind of confused. Is there anything else here? Surveillance camera. Even if we're being monitored for our own safety, we're still being watched all the same. It's not really a good feeling. Okay. That's true. There's a monitor over here. Monitors everywhere. Just as I thought. A blank screen, it doesn't look like a normal television. Seriously, what the heck is that? Okay, Byakuya, let's talk to you.
What do you want?
Okay, I don't need to do your voice for that line. This guy's presence is overwhelming. He doesn't seem very approachable. Even his body is overwhelming. Jeez.
Hey.
Byakuya, have time for a small introduction? Introduction? Come on, Hajime. Hello, my name is Hajime Hinata Yiswap.
My name is Byakuya Togami.
Of course. Ultimate Affluent Progeny? Yep. You're back. But I have so many questions. I'm done. That's it, right? Back off. I can tell. This guy is thumbing his nose at me. Well, I suppose that's Byakuya for you. What do you mean?
Actually...
That guy is particularly special, even by ultimate standards. He's next in line to inherit his family's massive financial conglomerate. He's already begun managing the business operations, and his net worth is, well, enormous.
How admirable.
It's completely accurate to call him the ultimate affluent progeny. He's the epitome of exceptional. That's like a manga origin story. You there, Hajime, was it? Hey? Tell me, why did Hope Speak Academy choose you? What is your ultimate talent? The thing is, I honestly can't remember.
What?
You don't remember? Okay, so Hajime is this game's version of Kyoko then, basically. So we've had an Ultimate Lucky student, right there. We've got the student who is suffering some kind of amnesia and doesn't remember what their talent is, but this time it's me, the protagonist. So I'm wondering, will we have an Ultimate Detective this time round? It's possible, we'll have to find out, I guess. Apparently, he lost his memory due to shock. He can't really remember much. How foolish.
Yes.
I do believe we have finished talking. How much longer do you intend to stand there?
Listen.
Move along, that's the only thing you skinny types are good at, it seems. Wow. Let's just leave, Hajime. Yeah, aye, sure thing. His build and that overwhelming aura of refinement just pushes people away. Is this what it means to be the ultimate affluent progeny? Okay, got a hope fragment from Byakuya's. All right there. I think we'll have another save game, actually, whilst I'm at it. Because I just need to quickly go and flipping re-top up my drink. So, 1 second, everybody. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so I've got a top up for my cup of tea. That's nice. Thing is, if I'm going to be giving Hajime this pirate voice for the whole playthrough, I'm going to always need to have a drink on hand when I do these recordings, otherwise my voice is going to give out. If I overdo Hajime's voice, it does make my throat go a little bit funny. Okay, so, also I just checked the recording time so far for this episode. We're already about 31 minutes in. Bloody hell, and we've only, got ourselves formally introduced to 2 characters here. Right, what we need to do is locate where the other characters are. That's the thing. Okay, Hajime. What's the deal? So, Byakuya is there. There's no one else on this island, though, apparently. Everyone else, I think, is on the first island. So, we got the ranch. At the ranch, there's 2 of the girls. What's that? Airport, there's 2 of the guys, including the guy who we gave the Australian voice. Interesting. Rocket Punch Market, 2 more girls. And then, at the hotel site, there's quite a few people. Okay, interesting. Well, we'll get maybe the smaller sites out of the way first, and then we'll go to the hotel site, perhaps. Okay, we'll do that. Is it worth me fast travelling, or shall I wander all the way there? I mean, that's the thing, you need to do these steps, apparently, in order to help out your pet, but the issue is, of course, it just takes time. Okay, screw it. I don't think people really will want to watch me just wandering constantly. How am I doing with my pet, by the way? Oh god, there's a freaking... he's taking a dump in the toilet over there. Clean, thank you very much. So do I need to keep a close eye on you? Oh, what are you doing? You tried to stand up then. Interesting. Is that, I've just realised, on top of the chest of drawers there, is that Princess Piggles? You know, the franchise mascot that Hifumi was really into in Trigger Happy Havoc. Kind of looks like it. Little reference right there. Okay, time to fast travel, I do think. Because that would probably be best, I do think. Okay, let's go. Heading to the first island, everybody. I think everything was off in this direction, wasn't it? Oh yeah, here's the ranch. Well, I guess we'll check this out first then. Let's go to the ranch, yeah? It's like a Usami Corral, that's what it's called. Interesting. This looks like a ranch. I'm right at home here as a West Country boy, as a farming boy. There aren't any animals around, Oh god. Oh, you found it out! You again? Seriously, where do you keep appearing from? I can show up anywhere, anytime. The system allows me to appear anywhere on the island.
Ta-da!
It's all thanks to this handy-dandy magic stick. Magic stick, huh? Is she talking about that toy she's holding? It ain't no cutlass. Still, I am quite troubled. A ranch without any moo cows is like a soccer team without any balls. that could be taken to mean something else, couldn't it? Just realised I'm level 2 now. You might want to rephrase that.
Alrighty!
Just leave it to me and my handy-dandy magic stick. Oh?
Bibbidi bobbidi, bibbidi bobbidi!
What are you doing?
Bibbidi bibbidi, bobbidi bobbidi! Boo! Turn into a moo cow!
What is... Are you serious? A huge success! What was all that just now? How'd she do that? That doesn't really look like a real cow. It looks like a friggin' cutout with the hinge, so the head can go up and down. An axle, rather. A chicken changed into a cow?
That's not it.
It's probably some sort of trick or illusion. I bet it was set up before we got here. She was probably just trying to make us happy, but I guess it had the opposite effect on you, Hajime. A trick, an illusion. Well, if you think rationally, it makes sense, you landlubbers. A chicken can't just change into a cow. Messing with living things like that is just not cool, you know. Most pirates don't like it. Oh, I need a sip of tea. Oh wow, check out the toucan there, on the left. Nice bird. What's up, toucan? A tropical bird. I saw these in all my days, pirating on the seven seas. That's what I should call it, right? I have no idea what's going on anymore. Okay, there's a character there. Let's look at the cow. We'll look at all the things in the background before talking to the characters. Based on appearances, it looks just like a regular run-of-the-mill cow. What kind of trick is changing a chicken into a cow anyway? I've seen all sorts of strange things at sea, but nothing like that. Billboard. Usami Corral, her. I guess it's a rancher. How can that rabbit own a ranch in the first place? Well, I shouldn't think too hard about it anyway, Okay, interesting. Monitor. Camera over there. Just as I thought, a blank screen, Doesn't look like a normal television. Seriously, what the heck is that? Interesting. Wonder if I'll get any Monocoins from looking at these. Or will that only occur when Monokuma shows up? I don't know. Who knows? Even if we're being monitored for our own safety, we're still being watched all the same. It's not really a good feeling, Okay, let's talk to some people. We'll go for you first, tiny girl.
Squish, squish!
What? What's this kid doing? She's sitting down and she keeps pressing her finger onto the floor with all her strength, Are you okay? I haven't introduced myself, right? Oh god. Oh god, this pirate voice is going to do my throat in, but you know what? I've committed myself to it now, I can't back out. My name be Hajime Hinata of the Seven Seas, you scurvy dog.
I'm Hiyoko Sayonji.
Hello there, Hiyoko Sayonji. What's up? You seem youngish compared to the other ones. Well, to everyone I've seen so far. Ultimate traditional dancer. Interesting.
Squish!
She hasn't stopped pressing her finger onto the floor. Seriously, what's she doing? And her appearance and voice are so young. I can't believe she's actually a high school student,
Actually...
West Country voice. Hiyoko's talent has made her known as the ultimate traditional dancer. As a rookie, the Japanese dance industry expects a lot from her. She's already performed overseas many times. It seems her performances are popular among young audiences, which is rare in the Japanese dance industry. Well, then again, her fans are mostly men. It's probably because she looks so young. Her fans probably all have that same niche or something, okay. That sounds a bit weird.
Squish, squish!
What are you doing? Oi, what exactly are you doing? I've forgotten what voice we gave you. You did have dialogue in the last episode, didn't you? I think you did. Hiyoko Sayonji. But, what voice was it we gave you? It was kind of like a combination of Hifumi and a sort of childlike voice, wasn't it? Without the lisp, kind of. I'm squishing! Squishing what?
Mr. Ants, duh!
Okay, Jesus. Fine, be like that then. Of course, I'm squishing lots of Mr. Ants. Come again. If you squish their tummies just right, it makes this awesome sound.
Hey, you!
Want to do it together? No, thank you. Oh dear. This is exactly what little kids do, I guess. Hell no. I don't like killing animals, even though I am a pirate. Oh, okay. You wuss. This kid, her attitude doesn't match her appearance at all. Well, that's Hiyoko Sayonji, what a lovely child. I say child. She's technically supposed to be a high school student, as, you know, Hajime just said, pretty much.
Yo!
Oh shit, what was this voice I gave you? I can't even remember now. Actually, you know what? After I recorded the first episode, I said to Phil, you know, maybe I should give someone a redneck voice. Maybe I'll give you a redneck voice. Hey, who are you? No, that's not a redneck voice. Redneck. Redneck. What does a redneck sound like? A redneck sounds... You got to think actually of the guy from The Simpsons, Cletus, whatever he's called. I'm Cletus, just like George Yokel. You know, Brandine. Hey, who are you, dudes? It's nice to finally meet you. I'm Hajime Hinata. Arr. And who's this other dude?
What?
Haven't we already met? No, wrong voice. Okay, I need to get the redneck accent on point, kind of. Oh, haha, I'm sorry. I pretty much... No. It keeps... damn it, it's like every voice is subtly blending towards the West Country accent all of a sudden. What the hell? I'm rubbish at this. Okay, maybe not a redneck voice. Maybe I need to go with something much simpler. Perhaps. Maybe. Who knows? I need to really think this through. I don't know. Maybe I should... I've got an idea in my head here. What's that, what is it? I've got a film in my head, but I can't remember the title of it now. Elizabeth Hurley's in it. It's a guy who gets wishes. Elizabeth Hurley plays a female devil or something who grants him wishes. He tries to, you know, have luck with the ladies, but each wish she grants him, she also gives him a penalty or something. And one of his wishes, he tries to be a sporty guy, so he becomes kind of like Michael Jordan. Maybe I should talk like that. I pretty much suck at remembering names, and I've met so many interesting characters today. Let's do that, okay? I'm Nagito Komaeda. If you can, please don't forget my name again.
Yo, the name's Akane Owari. Nice to meet ya.
Hello, Akane. How are you? Ultimate Gymnast. Judging by the fact you forgot...
Well...
You forgot the name of Nagito over here. I'm guessing you are basically this game's version of Aoi, the airhead, more or less. Akane is known as the ultimate gymnast and an all-round super athlete. Rumour has it she's a wild troublemaker, but her athletic ability's off the charts. However, her basics and fundamentals are all over the place, so her gymnastic routines are mostly improvised. If she's in her groove, she performs splendidly, but if she's not, she loses interest and switches it up. Our self-centered, no matter how you cut it, she definitely sounds like a troublemaker. Even so... Oh, going West Country then. Even so, she's called the ultimate gymnast for a reason, so her performances must be amazing to see. I can't visualise her as a normal high school student. I mean, she's got the physique of an Olympic athlete. True. I like how she's digging in her ear there with a finger. Don't tell me you...
How unexpected.
Oh, I get it. So you have a thing for sexy bodies, huh? Oh, dear. You're being really loud. I know you're doing that on purpose. Okay. Well, that's them two, who we've now talked to. Nice. Interesting, I guess. We've still got so many more people to talk to, though. That's the thing. Okay, that's the hotel. We'll go there last, because there's quite a few people in there. We'll get the other places out of the way first, I think. What's this? The Rocket Punch Market. Okay, we'll go in here, then. Okie doke. I think Punk Rocker Girl's in here. And that other one in the apron. Yeah, I see both of them. So this is the supermarket. It's pretty big. If we're on a tropical island, does that mean we're in international waters?
You're right.
You'd like that, wouldn't you, Pirate Hajime? Thanks to this place, we won't need to worry about food and other necessities for a while. For a while?
Wow.
It's just a figure of speech. But there's no guarantee anything here is edible. What if all this stuff is poisoned?
What?
You certainly are the skeptical type. Of course I am, Even the supermarket is strange. God, look at the size of those cola bottles over there on that shelf. Those are some pretty fat-ass cola bottles. Look around. We're in this gigantic supermarket and there's nobody else here except us. Well, that can't be helped. Didn't Usami say this island is uninhabited? That's exactly my point.
What happened?
What? Yeah, what did happen? It's nothing. Oh, hi. What's up? Okay. She's staring at me funny. Oh yes, I gave you the kind of monstrous voice, didn't I? Because you were timid. What was it me and Phil thought your talent might be? I can't actually remember. That is a good question. Well, I guess we'll find out. You know.
I'm sorry.
Why is she crying?
Hajime.
Bullying a girl? Not cool, Hajime. Oh, you didn't do... Oh, wrong voice. I didn't do anything, R. So your name is Hajime. If it's okay with you, may I please remember your name? R, of course. I don't mind you remembering it, but...
My name is Mikan Sumiki.
Mikan Sumiki?
From the bottom of my heart, I hope we can get along.
Okay, what are you? Ultimate Nurse. Okay. I'm pretty sure that's not what me and Phil guessed. Actually, it makes sense, though. Apron... Got that bandage going on around your arm and your hand. Yeah, I can see it. Yeah. You're really timid. My mind is drawing a blank from nervousness. And I went through all the trouble of preparing 5,000 different topics to discuss after introductions. Okay, she's there. So she's kind of socially anxious. Oh, that seems excessive. Okay, that monster voice and the pirate voice do sound dangerously close to each other. It's okay if you take your time and remember slowly. We'll wait as long as it takes. We'll wait for you forever if that's what it takes. Or isn't he just putting more pressure on her? Well, I guess I'll just ask you since I won't get anywhere asking her, so... What's her... Oh. Wait, was that Nagito speaking or was that me speaking? That might have been me speaking. Or what's the deal? Oh, Mikan is the ultimate nurse. If you ever get injured, you'll need her help, so it's best if you get along with her now. If you get wounded and don't treat it, there's a good possibility you'll get an infection and die. Or don't say something so morbid so naturally. I thought I'd put that behind me in me pirating days. You're laughing now. Okay, maybe we should change your voice up a bit. What would a good nurse kind of voice be? Maybe a nurse kind of voice. Maybe a hot, sultry nurse. I don't know. I've no idea. Oh, I'm sorry for laughing so suddenly. No, that doesn't work. I'll stick with the monster voice. I'm sorry for laughing so suddenly. It is, I can't help it. I'm just so happy. I can't remember the last time I made any friends. Problem is that voice is going to kill my throat as well, very easily.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, screw it. Maybe I'll just go with the generic female voice. With a really timid generic female voice. Oh, no, you actually want to be friends with me. I'm so sorry I said something so presumptuous. I feel like that does fit you. Oh, do anything you say, just please don't hate me.
Man.
Bullying a girl, not cool, Hajime. Oh, seriously, why does this keep happening?
I'm sorry.
Yes, you clearly are. Well, Mikan Sumiki, that's very nice to have met you, but I think it may be time to wrap this episode up. Because we've surely been going about 40 or 50 minutes there. Okay, well let's do that then. Tell you what, we'll wrap this episode up here, make this episode 2. Episode 3, we'll continue on with the introductions and hopefully get them sorted and done. I've also just noticed that in the background there. Mono Mall. Is that this game's version of the friggin' Mono machine back there? Well, we'll have to check that out in the next episode. We'll do that then. Okay, so yeah, obviously the reason I'm just ending it before it gets to an hour is just so that, you know, it takes not too much time to compile all the footage together and edit it in my software and all that. So yes, like I say, episode 3, we'll hopefully get the introductions rounded off. It's taken a while, actually. I remember in Trigger Happy Havoc, I had all the introductions done in the first episode, but then again, I did make that something like an hour-long episode, something like that. So yeah, hope you're enjoying. I'm certainly enjoying it so far, and I'm very interested to see where it goes. Still so many questions, of course, in mind. If you're not doing so already, you can follow me on Facebook and Twitter. Links in the video description as always. You can go sign up to those to stay up to date with my uploads as and when I publish them. If you're also interested in seeing me react to / review anime content, go and check out General Red Propagandist, my second channel. Link in the video description. Also, there's a link on my Strategist channel main page, so you can go and navigate to it via that route. But other than that, thank you everybody. And in the meantime, this is General Red signing off. Goodbye, all. Oh, got him. Shit. Get off the edge. Oh. No, go! Get out of here, get out! No, get a time! Ah! That's that monstrosity finished off. Get over there. See ya. Oh shit, no! Oh, fuck! I did not mean to do that. Oh, please don't tell me I have to kill it again now. Shit! Got to stop it! Yeah. Oh lord! No! Holy crap! This area's horrible. Oh my god, I've been shot to fucking pieces! Ah! Oh my... What the fuck? Holy shit! Holy fucking shit! Whoa, Jesus Christ! Holy shit! Fucking hell! Bloody hell, that did like 1,000,000 damage! This better not be a... Whoa! Shit! No! Oh my fucking god! How many... What?